Hi, I'm Pranav Khanna. Welcome to my LifePage. Today we're going to talk about intellectual property law. But before that, let me tell you something about myself. I did my schooling from Dehradun and then I went on to do my BTech in mechanical engineering from College of Engineering, Roorkee. After that, I went on to do law, LLB, and also qualified as an Indian patent agent. Now I'll tell you what intellectual property law is all about. Intellectual property law basically deals with helping owners and creators of content to get their moral as well as material rights. So when a writer writes a story, he definitely owns certain moral rights over it, and once he commercializes it, he has to get some monetary benefits out of it. Intellectual property law is about earning such rights to the owner of that content or to the creator of that content. So that was just an example about what intellectual property law is. Intellectual property law specializes in domains like patents, trademarks, copyrights, geographical indications, and industrial designs. Patents, industrial designs, trademarks, and business secrets or trade secrets are rights that are exploited commercially or industrially. But then one question arises, why have intellectual property law, or why are intellectual property rights important? Well, if I as an innovator have worked in the field of technology and have created some content or have created an invention, it definitely has to be used for the public good. But what do I get in return? Intellectual property law earns you the rights which will help you to sell off your property to someone or to some for commercial use, and in return you get your monetary as well as moral benefits. So it's about providing mutual benefit to the industry as well as to the owners of that or to the creators of that content or of that intellectual property. So intellectual property law basically provides rights to the owners to commercialize their content or their creations and in return get the benefits. The world benefits out of their innovations and they benefit out of commercializing their own creations. So that is what the intellectual property rights earn you out of your intellectual property. These days, the worth of a company in an industry is not scaled by the infrastructure it has, it is scaled by the amount of intellectual property it owns. So if a company has 200 patents in its name, it is definitely going to be a big leader. If a company has an investment of, say, 200 billion on its plants, but it has no intellectual property at all, I'm sorry, it will have very little worth today. And now I'll tell you what education is required specifically for the field of patents in which I specialize. For copyrights, trademarks, you generally have to have a degree in law. But if you wish to specialize in patents, you have to know science as well as law.